What's up, YouTube, man? It's your homeboy, whatever, man. Just coming at you again with a quick cigar review. What I have here today, this is the EP Carrillo Encore El Primero. This is a medium to full body smoke, available from EP Carrillo. 6 by 7/8 length, 54 ring gauge. This cigar is Nicaraguan wrapper, binder, and fillers, and it should be a good, tasty smoke. You can see how it's presented here. It's kind of got flattened sides to it or what have you, then rounded, but so a nice wide cigar. Nice presentation, the band and everything. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and get this baby going here. Nice little straight cut on it, I usually straight cut or use my cigar punch. I need to undress this a little bit, get it going, and once I get it lit up, I'll let you know what it's like. So as you can see, I got it lit, I got it going. It has a loose draw to it, so you don't have to fight for your smoke. Might be too loose of a draw for some people's liking, but it makes it a nice, smoky draw. Immediate taste of spice and earthy tones overwhelm this cigar. When I was looking at reviews, they said some cream and some sweetness. It definitely doesn't start off that way. It's almost tart, to be honest with you. Spice and pepper is heavy. Probably more spice than pepper, but it's heavy. It's definitely heavy. One thing, this one did split just a little bit after it lit up. Could have something to do with the loose draw. We'll see how that corrects itself, as we go here. I'm gonna give it a little help on the correction, but yeah, what can I say? So just while we're talking, this comes in at around, it depends on how you buy it, like it always does. Of course, it's cheaper in the box, more expensive if you buy singles. These are around $16 for a single. If you buy a box of 20, I seen them for sale for like $2.45, which puts them right around $12 a stick, a little over $12 a stick. Which is not too bad. So I corrected that run a little bit there from the split. So once I smoke past the split, I'll come back and give you a little bit more. See how it is when it corrects itself. See if there's any changes to the flavor notes and kind of go from there. Okay, so a couple of updates to my smoke here. So one, I've smoked past the split that was in the cigar. And the draw didn't change very much. The flavor changed a lot though. It's no longer, the spice is still there. It's not as heavy as it was. It doesn't have the tart taste to it. And now some of the cedar notes are starting to creep in. A little bit of the creaminess. I still haven't tasted anything sweet with this cigar, but it tastes a whole lot better. It's actually tasting pretty darn good right now. I did find another construction challenge though. Let me see if it'll do it for you on the camera. But you can see over there some smoke came out. There's a little bit of a split that's right there. Now the place that I purchased this from usually maintains their cigars really well. I've only had this cigar for I think I've had it about 2 weeks, but you know, in my humidor, so I wouldn't expect it to dry out at all. But maybe, you know, they just got a dry shipment. Maybe you know, sometimes cigars are inconsistent. You know, things of that nature. Got a little bit of the cap from where I cut it that came off. But let's talk about it. So let's see. I question the consistency. So I'm just curious about the consistency because so these are a couple reviews that are directly on the EP Carrillo site, which I guess you got to question whether or not I didn't think about that, whether or not these are really good reviews, whether they're weighted at all, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Cigar burns evenly, burns cool, and very rich flavors as described in the product description. Very nice label as well. Another great cigars. What a nice blend of flavors that stay true throughout the smoke. Now let me go. So very good. Now this is from Corona Cigar Co. I don't think I've ever come across this website, but very good delivery service by Corona. Okay, they're talking about the company, the website here, but the cigar doesn't live up to its name. Bad job by EP Carrillo. Cigar has no character or flavor, just smoke. So here's another one. For starters, the stick started very nice though the draw was heavy. I cut it down to 12 behind the cap and still struggled to draw. Tried massaging throughout, no luck. Eventually it cleared to being smokable, wouldn't stay lit, and burned poorly. A little disappointed on a few levels given the cost. The rest of it doesn't matter. But see, so this is why I say I would question whether or not this is a consistent cigar. There's too many flavor notes, too much flavor for someone to say that it's tasteless, right? And then, you know, one person mentions construction. He talks about having a really tight draw where he can't smoke the cigar, where I have this super loose draw. Now, granted, you know, even if I cover the hole or crack or whatever that I found, it's still a loose draw. You know, so that's why I say I question the consistency. But I like the way it's smoking. I mean, and it tastes good. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna smoke a little bit more into it, see if there's anything else to come back and report on, and we go from there. So just smoking some more, man. Pretty consistent to what I was saying before. Spice, earthy tones, cedar, a little bit of creaminess to it. Not a bad flavor cigar. Pretty good smoke. You know, when I think about the price, now one thing I forget when I give some of my reviews is I get a discount. at the cigar lounge that I'm a member of, which is where I bought this. So for $16, I mean, it's good. Could you do better for $16? Probably, but again, you know, this one, a few things to throw it off. You know, the fact that it split a little bit, you know, definitely is probably impacting the draw, the quality of the smoke. But you see it holds ash pretty well. Like I said, you know, a nice offering from EP Carrillo. Just again, my question would be, how consistent are these cigars based on the differences, the wide differences in the reviews? People said completely different things. There were not any consistencies. So, you know, that's just my thoughts on it. Again, this is the EP Carrillo Encore El Primero. Just one thing, man, you know, if you smoked one of these yourself, please feel free to leave your comments, your experience, especially since we're getting different reviews. But you can see also that I took off this band here and I discovered a little bit more splitting, you know, on my cigar. So, and you see how it's smoking and splitting right there too. So obviously not the greatest example cigar, but this could be an example of what to expect, you know, when smoking these. So just wanted to throw that in there. Please, you know, share your experience. And, you know, maybe I'll grab another one of these and give it another chance. Come back and do a second review on the cigar. You know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of this bad boy. Enjoy my night. Beautiful weather out here in Columbus, Ohio. But just wanted to bring y'all something. You know, give y'all some thoughts on this smoke here. Show homeboy, whatever, man. Follow me right here on YouTube. You know the deal. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Can I get some subscribers, please? Please, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Head on over to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, www.theblackgent.com. Use the code TEZ, TEZZ at checkout. Save 10%. I'm gone.